Prince Charles is said to want a slimmed-down monarchy with fewer working royals when king. As sovereign, he will have the power to remove Prince Harry's titles by a stroke, a constitutional expert has explained. What Charles will decide to do in regards to the Sussexes when he is king is a matter of speculation. But according to a constitutional expert, he will have the power to make his son plain Henry, in one fell swoop. Discussing the future of Meghan and Harry's titles, academic Ian McMarthan told Express.co.uk, as far as styles and titles are concerned, the Queen is at liberty to strip whomever of whatever royal title and peerage. When Prince Charles inherits the throne, he also inherits that same right. The expert added, accordingly, by a stroke, be it at the hand of Elizabeth II, or a future King Charles, HRH Prince Henry, Duke of Sussex, Earl of Dumbarton, and Baron Kilkeel, could quickly find himself becoming plain and ordinary Mr. Henry Charles Albert David Mountbatten Windsor. Meanwhile, palace sources rumours that the Sussexes want to return to England as part-time royals have been reignited recently after Meghan and Harry renewed their lease on Frogmore Cottage. On a podcast last week, royal author Tom Quinn said, Meghan and Harry believe that when the elder royals die, in other words, Elizabeth, they may well be able, when Charles is king, be able to come back and be the part-time royals that they really wanted to be. So that they would be 6 months, being working royals, and 6 months in the States or wherever doing their own thing. A royal insider tells this isn't the first time the suggestion has been made. These rumors have been floating around for a while, but have gathered pace recently, especially after Meghan and Harry opted to renew their lease on Frogmore Cottage. Our insider says, after the couple decided to keep hold of the Windsor property before the lease ran out at the end of this month, making Harry eligible to deputise for the Queen, if necessary, as one of her 4 councillors of state. The growing belief is that they want to keep one foot in the fold for when it suits them, and that someday in the future, they'll be returning to England and royal life in one form or other, while also continuing to operate their business overseas in America. They want to be royals, but on their terms, including being based in America, getting full-time police security in the UK, and not doing as many day-to-day royal engagements, which may appear outrageous to some. However, it seems their hopes that they would be welcomed back with open arms aren't hugely realistic. It's highly unlikely that Charles or William and Kate would approve something like this, we're told. Palace staff find it hard to believe that Meghan and Harry would even dare to suggest this. It is incredibly audacious that they think they'll be able to swan in and out of royal life on their own terms. But for Harry and Meghan, we're told they want to find a way to continue supporting the charities and organizations they had connections with previously. Meghan and Harry are sick and tired of this narrative that they've turned their backs on Britain for good. Yes, they had their share of traumas while living there together, but there's still a desire to find a way of making things work at some stage. They still believe they have much to contribute to the country when the time is right. If it isn't as serving royals, they will likely find a way to lend support to those charities and organizations they used to work with, while also continuing to champion their own good causes.